amigos, ¿cómo están? Muy buenos días, muy buenas tardes. Les habla Anand Dílvar. Estoy aquí con Spersa Kreis. Tenemos una gran dicha de que va a estar con nosotros en Vision Quest ofreciendo un taller en marzo. Y entonces vamos a hacer una pequeña entrevista para que nos hable un poquito sobre ella, para que nos hable un poquito sobre lo que ofrece en su taller y la importancia de este trabajo. Hello, Spersa, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you. It's great to be in Mexico, and I'm looking forward to meet some of you.
Great. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much for doing this for us. Let's start by talking about a little bit about yourself.
So I was born in Munich in Germany, and I started with art therapy. So I was in art school and wanted to work with people through painting, also through clay, helping them to unfold their potential, their creativity, and also their expression. And then from there, I saw that I was really early in that time, that was not very known. So I added something, and that was working with the body, like bringing everything down to the ground, to the earth. And I saw in that time that everything that is real is really connected to your body, because your mind can think anything and make a reality out of it, but it's not really true. And while doing body work, I understood also to read the body, to read people, and to guide them deeper into their processes.
I see. So it seems like the mind can say anything, it can lie, it can make stories, but the body is more true, right?
Yes, right. And every time you feel it's in you, it's in the body. Your body is your temple, and the feelings are within your body. So that's the indication that something is real.
Okay. And when did all start for you? Did you, because I know that you went to India, you spent some time with Osho over there in Pune. So tell us a little bit about that.
It started much earlier. It started when I was 17, and I got interested in yoga and meditation, and I was lucky that I found a really good teacher, which was unusual. It was not so popular in that time. And later on, she also went to see Osho. That was still in Oregon, in America, when he was there. And she invited me to join. And so we went together there for a festival, and I was so touched by what I explored in this 10 days being there, that it was clear that it's going to be my path. And now, that was 1984, I'm with Osho since that, and I started teaching Osho and all what I got there, and doing Osho groups in about 1997.
That's great. It's been always focused on tantra, am I right?
Yeah, in the beginning it was also about meditation, and then about heart, like connecting to the heart chakra, and not the heart as like a place for romantic feelings, like I love you forever, and then expectations are high and the frustration is coming around the corner. But more like the heart as an empty space of acceptance. That's what it is in Osho's vision. And this means also your feeling or your spiritual heart. So this is a different quality. And that's always the first approach in the workshops, to anchor people in this deeper understanding of the heart.
See, and what is your definition of tantra? Because many people think about tantra and they are immediately think about sex and tantric sex. And what is it for you, tantra?
It's just, I could continue with what I just said. So based on connecting to the qualities of your heart chakra, your feeling or your spiritual heart, when you are really anchored there, you will also understand the difference between feelings and emotions, which is for the most of the people, no matter which country, all over the world, not clear, because the society puts it all in one pot. Emotion is always something that is connected to your mind, who remembers something from the past and wants it again because it was good, or wants to avoid it because it wasn't a good experience. And feeling is something that happens in this moment. I'm in front of someone and I open without resistance. And for example, I look into someone's eyes and something starts to resonate in my heart. So that is a direct experience. I don't need to even think about it. I just need to be willing to feel this. And this is also something that we learn in the groups and practice this. And it's also something that you could easily take home, and it will bring a different quality in your daily life.
And it is also a meditation that you do with your partner, right? So you kind of mix the energies, and you use the attention and the energy with your partner to meditate together. Is that right?
Yeah. So it always starts with yourself. So the first step in Tantra is being intimate with yourself. How can I be with myself? Do I feel myself or not? How could I feel more? And be more and deeper in touch with myself. And once you're anchored in this, you can open the space and invite the partner into this space. This means being intimate with someone else. So the first key is being intimate with me, and the second key is being intimate with someone else. And if this is like an exploration for you, where you are not losing yourself again, like doing favors for the other so that the other might feel well. And suddenly you notice, oh, I don't feel myself anymore because I'm just sensing the other person more than myself. But you are really anchored in yourself. Then you could use a third key, which is opening for the unknown.
I see.
This means not to have a plan what should happen, but just to be in the present moment. And this is where the heart comes in again, because it's the heart which is always in this moment and not in the past or in the future.
That's very important, because I used to get lost in my performance. No, it's very common that for men, I think it is more common that I am focusing performing. I want her to have an orgasm, and I want to be a great lover and maintain my erection, and all these things are really distracted. So I am not really there. No.
Yeah, this is a main issue in many countries all over the world, in some more and some less, because this is how we are trained, like from small. But there is also an issue to it, because if I'm always there for the woman, providing her the space, the money, the orgasms, and a good feeling, first of all, I'm taking a big job on. I'm always responsible for everything.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's how you lose yourself. But this another issue is also connected to this, is because for many men, if they didn't find how to define themselves from a source from within, then this gives them strength. Yeah, then they are the ones who are running the show, but they will pay a price for that, of course. And the price is that you lose yourself.
Sure. You make me think of the Mexican macho, no? I guess there's there's machos everywhere, but in Mexico it's very, very common to feel the macho that's capable of making love in a great way, and then that's not connection, no? That's not really intimate.
This is, if you are not at home inside yourself, then who is connecting with someone? This is a good question, no? Or the desires, like having an idea in your mind and running behind this idea and trying to make it happen. No?
Instead of feeling.
Yes, exactly. So in both cases, you are exhausting yourself, you drain your energy. You know?
Yeah. Not enjoying yourself and not being there in the moment, really. Your website and your institute is called The Art of Love. Can you talk about a little bit the art of love?
Yeah, the art of love is like connecting to love in like as a higher quality. There is one part is the human love, yeah, which is like down to the earth on this planet, what we all know. We know it from families, with lovers, with our children, with our parents, with friends, and so on. And then there is the spiritual love. And in India, there are even two expressions for this. One is prem, the human love, and the other one is anurag. It's a higher quality of love. And the higher quality of love will also connect you to a path in Tantra where you are finding more truth inside yourself and also more peace inside yourself. So that's something that I learned when I was living in the Osho resort from 2002 until 2007, permanently as a resident there. And I could dive really into this atmosphere of being surrounded by meditation for such a long time without interruption. I saw that there are so many layers inside us, and basically they are opening through relaxation. This means, Osho says it like this: first you connect to the heart. This is a conscious decision of yourself to decide between mind and heart where you want to be. And we are also not talking against the mind. You need your mind for making decisions, for example, yeah? But not to use the mind for your inner processes or for feelings. This will not be beneficial. So this means when you are connecting to the higher qualities of your heart, it will guide you also into peace. And like Osho said in the first place, you need to decide, to make a conscious decision, what you are listening to, the mind or the heart, like moving consciously into the heart. And he says the second step happens by itself. You are simply relaxing and you are slipping deeper and deeper into this peacefulness. So that's second step is not something that you can do, but you prepare the ground for it. You, like through groups or through individual sessions or through like listening to beautiful music at home or creating a frame where you can relax, and then it will take you deeper and deeper. And he says in the end, you will see that all is achieved, but you didn't make any efforts for this.
So the art of love is learning to take your love to the next level. No, not only to what we know, but
Yes.
also use it as a meditation. That's what I used to listen
Right.
to Osho say again and again. And it may come as a surprise for many people who have not learned about Tantra, that all religions, not all, but many religions separate meditation and prayer and spirituality from the body and from intimacy and sensuality. So in this way, we kind of use our sensuality, our intimacy to connect with the divine. I saw your video on this meditation that you do, heart-to-heart meditation, and you talk about seeing the divine in the other person. No?
That's what they call in India Shiva and Shakti, seeing the divine part or the essence of the man in front of you, or as a man in the woman in front of you. So the man is Shiva and the woman is Shakti. And this is also an indication to sort out all kinds of things in your life which are not true and are in the way of being able to connect to this divine attitude. And this means like emotions or resistance or attachment. These are the basic attitudes which hinder you in being able to see the Shiva or the Shakti in front of you. And behind attachment and resistance, there's always fears. So sometimes in the exercises which we do in our groups, there will be moments where you face this. And this is where our team is there to support you, to understand, not to take that path which brings you into the blockages, but to take the path into freedom. And that will also guide you to more fulfilling experiences in relating with other people and in your relationships.
Nice. Okay. Can you tell us about a bit about where do you give your workshops? In which countries you share your work?
By now I traveled almost into all countries. I'm on the road now since 15 years, and we started with China and USA, and then came Russia, and then Israel, and now it's basically almost all the country in Europe, because this is closer to my home country, and Asia, because I love it.
Wow, that's great. So we're lucky to have you here in Mexico.
Yeah, this is like my first time. I'm here since a few months already, exploring Mexico. And what I really like here is the friendliness and the warmth of people. And we had a few workshops here already, and it was a beautiful energy. And I feel that really something can happen here.
Okay, so who would be interested in your workshop here in Vision Quest with us, Spersa?
So the workshops are for singles and couples who like to go deeper in their relationships, but not only with their partners, but also in relation general with people. And there will be exercises which you do alone. There are some exercises which you do with partners. And if you are not coming with your partner, you choose your partners. There are nice partner choosings where you also really have a choice. And there are exercises which you do in smaller groups, like 3 or 4 people, or with the whole group. And it's a mixture of calm and guided exercises which bring you more towards in your inner world. There are also joyful exercises where you can express. There might be dance, but also a lot of touching exercises.
So it's going to be very intense and it's going to be fun also, no? It's a relaxed space to enjoy it with or with other people.
Yes.
That's great. Well, we're looking forward to have you here, Spersa. Let's have a nice group and let's have people benefit from your experience, from your work. Let's do this introduction into tantra, into intimacy, into flowing energy from one another, breathing also, right? Breathing exercises.
Yes, tantric breathing exercises, yes. Where you exchange energy with a partner and you learn how to get a deeper connection with yourself and with others.
But with the other one. Great. Is there something that you want to add?
Yep. I would like to say that nobody needs to be afraid. So this course is for beginners, but also for advanced persons. And sometimes beginners are afraid that they should do something in the seminars which they don't want to do.
Okay, yeah.
This is not needed because we work with healthy boundaries. So this is something that needs to be established in the beginning of the workshops, that you understand when you are in connection with yourself, what you really want and what you don't want. And you don't never need to step over your boundaries, because otherwise you wouldn't be connected with yourself anymore and you are not true to yourself anymore. So that would be a contradiction. This is not the way how we teach Tantra, but the first step is always you are connected with yourself and you're honest with yourself, and from this place of honesty you can be honest with someone else and see what wants to happen.
That's great. Yeah, because that's another issue that we have. No, we don't put clear boundaries, and then we step over ourselves, and that's not healthy either. Yes. Okay, well, great. Thank you so much for your time, Spersa. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay.